The Money Show with Bruce Whitfield on Talk Radio 702.
Talk Radio 702.
Your number one news and talk station.
Well, Cameron van den Berg's gold medal, a great victory. The first by a South African man in his individual capacity in the swimming pool. That, coupled with a world record, makes him a national hero. But what is that medal worth? According to the World Gold Council, gold medals at the London Games are made up mostly of silver. There's a thin gold coat, and there's some copper as well. Current prices, all those metals together, about 5,000 rand a pop. The last time pure gold medals were handed out at the Olympics was 1912. Now, for the first time, the silver content in the 2012 medals is worth more than the gold. Alan Demby, the executive chairman of the South African Gold Coin Exchange, with us. You're an expert in Kruger Rands and other gold coins, Alan Demby, but there's also a huge market, I suppose, for medallions, especially rare medallion individuals.
Very much so. In fact, according to my records, the highest price ever paid for a gold medallion, an Olympic medallion, was $50,000 for a 1904 St. Louis Games medallion. So, as you say, to have a rare piece of memorabilia is certainly quite valuable indeed, irrespective of the gold value. But the point is that in those days it actually was gold. It was only subsequently, from 1912 onwards, that the medallions were actually gold-plated.
So, but also, there's the collectible side of it, however, and Cameron van den Berg is a national hero here today. If he was to go on to bid or buy or to eBay, for example, and put his medal up today, it probably wouldn't get a huge price, would it?
I'm prepared to put in a high bid there.
Well, what's a high bid, though? I mean, you're not talking $50,000. You're talking maybe, I don't know, if it's worth 5,000 rand in metal terms, what, 50,000 rand? I mean, what might be surely he needs more of a track record. Don't we need him to get more Olympic gold medals? And then we could sort of bid for his first gold medal, perhaps in 5, 10, 15, 20 years' time.
Well, we're prepared to have an opening bid of 100,000 rand.
Do you think so?
Well, the thing is, his medal was for winning and breaking a world record. So that in itself is unique. You know, it's collectability, it's rarity, as you say, and I think that's the thing. You know, gold medals aren't won every day. The Olympics only occurs every 4 years. So, you know, the truth is, or should I say, the sad thing is that from time to time when these athletes do get on hard times, they have no choice but to sell them. And, you know, and there are collectors out there who are prepared to, you know, pay sort of these sort of prices. So, you know, to own something like that, you know, you can't really buy it. You know, it's earned. And I guess there are many people out there who are prepared to bid for these things. But of course, you know, when it comes to Olympic memorabilia, it's not only the gold medals, the silver and the bronze, but, you know, every person who enters gets a medal, and there's postcards, and there's a whole lot of other stuff and pins that people collect. So, you know, by and large, it's the collector mentality that comes to the fore, and for the right item, people are willing to bid it up.
Well, certainly it is interesting, though, in terms of the value of these medals. If we look at post-1912, so the pure gold medals, is Olympic driven by recent achievers, or is there a good historical memory when it comes to, if you've got Carl Lewis's medals, for example, they'd be worth more than many other athletes. So legendary athletes' medals would be worth that much more.
Absolutely. Well, I think it comes to when it comes to coins, it's provenance. It's the history behind them. I mean, if you could lay your hands on, as you say, Carl Lewis's medals, or
Jesse Owens, 1936 Berlin. I mean, wow, those would be awesome.
Well, exactly. There's a story behind them. Yeah. You know, in fact, I dare to say some of those medals are almost priceless because they tell so much about history, and that's, of course, the wonderful thing about coins and medals generally.
And that's the wonderful thing. Here we've got an athlete who's 24 years old in Cameron van den Berg, who's won his first Olympic gold medal. Hopefully the first of many to come. And it can only grow in value in that collectible set, should one day Cameron decide, of course, to relinquish his gold medals.
Well, the pity for Cameron is that he doesn't live in Malaysia, because if you win a gold medal and you win it in badminton, you get a $600,000 prize for winning, plus a gold bar, which is worth another couple of $100,000. Having said that, though, I must say that if you were to win a gold medal in Britain, all you'd get is a stamp named after you. If you win a gold in Italy, you'd get $150,000. My only concern with the Italians is I'm not quite sure where they get the money from. And if you live in Russia today, you'd earn $125,000. So obviously, different countries put a different value on their gold.
Absolutely. Alan Demby, thanks so much for your insights this evening. Executive Chairman of the South African Gold Coin Exchange.